Hey, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about the fun part of being a new Tacoma owner, and that's discovering all the neat things that you can put on your Tacoma. The aftermarket has made it easy, and Toyota has made it easy with having all kinds of things like pre-drilled and threaded mounting holes for all kinds of stuff. So, whether you call them mods, modifications, accessories, add-ons, or just plain old-fashioned customizing, whatever. Let's take a look at all the things that I've added to my Tacoma since I picked it up on December 1st. Hey, it was a Christmas present to me. What can I say? Say hello to Boone, my constant, faithful canine companion. And like everything that doggy owners have, the truck is just as much his as it is mine. So, some changes, modifications were going to have to be made to the back seat so that Boone could travel in comfort and style. Now, the salesman suggested having the back seats folded down all the time. And granted, it's easy to do that. And he said, well, because you got that hard plastic seat. Well, yeah, but I found out on the test drive that all Boone did was slide around on that hard plastic. And as you other Tacoma owners know, there's that big gap behind the seats. Well, there's also that big gap. So this hammock style back seat protector for the dog gives him much more comfort because it covers up that gap. He can't fall into it. He rides nice, safe, and secure. And you can also see the spill-proof, slosh-resistant water dish. It sits back there for him just fine. And the door protectors from WeatherTech, because between his slobbers and wanting to look out the door, yeah, he could mess up the doors. So Booner, the wonder dog, is very happy with the back seat of the Tacoma. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. I hooked up a little restraint system for him that attaches to his harness to keep him in the back seat safe and secure. Yeah, good boy. See, he jumps right up there, sticks his nose in his water dish, and we've got the harness that attaches, and Boone's good to go. He is good to go for a ride. And another advantage is with the hammock styles, you can still put stuff on the floor. You've got a little storage that the Booner can't get to because you just go, boy, aren't you, Boone? You're a good boy, Boone. You either love them or you hate them. Some people think that they distract from the nice, clean look of the Tacoma. Other people think, well, it doesn't look finished without running boards. What surprised me about these was how easy they were to install. I'd never done anything like this before, and they still went on relatively easy. I say relatively because the hardest part was me getting out and underneath. I thought I was going to have to need a lift, but I didn't. I just had a nice blanket and a little cushion, and they went on. I was really impressed. Why do I have them? Simple. Step, slide, and inside. Much easier on my back and my bad knee. I also added the blackout flag decals on the back of the bed outside. And of course the other one goes the other way. I'll show you that in a second. And one of the most, take it or leave it accessory modifications is the gas cap holder. Some people think it's a gimmick. You could use the little string, but you know what? It ain't that big a deal. It just sits right in there, and if that ever breaks, well, now it shouldn't break, but you're good to go. Boy, it might be kind of hard to see this in the shadow, but a lot of people say, well, why is your flag on backwards? Well, that's because back in the days when flags were flown from ships, well, they still are, the star field is always going forward. So on the starboard side of your ship, your flag has the star field towards the front. That makes it accurate and correct. And moving on to the inside, one of the things I added is this little padded cushion here to the top of the console lid. Oh, get my fat fingers out of the way there, Willie. And opening it up, not only do I have the little top tray console, it picks up out of the way, and there's my fat fingers in the way again, and there's another divider that just fits right down in there, and it's just a neat way to organize your console, and you don't have stuff sliding all over the place. And I also added one to the inside of the glove box. It's a very big glove box, very deep, but without some dividers, it's kind of hard to get stuff in and out because it gets lost. Well, I got my registration card over there, and look, I actually have a pair of gloves in the glove box. Who knew? We'll interrupt this video to bring you a special breaking announcement. A special broken announcement. How's that? I'm going to be doing a more detailed video on the interior modifications because they were kind of extensive and it's going to require, a little bit different production values. So please excuse the interruption, and we return you now to your regularly scheduled video. Okay, and as you can see, we've got the grill lights, or Raptor lights if you will. We have the sequential turn signals, which are just an absolute must. But the thing that I really like the best, what an impressive little modification. Yeah, this thing beeps enough, don't it? Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to deal with the prop rod. You don't have to deal with that heavy hood. And it was so simple. I can't believe it. And you know what they used to say at the end of the old Warner Brothers cartoons? That's all, folks. Except you know that it isn't. Is modifying your Tacoma ever over? Adding accessories? Customizing, is it ever over? Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And Tacoma parking only.